good. I'm good.
I heard you almost didn't make it here tonight.
No, I did not. I got stuck in New York in that crazy-ass blizzard.
It becomes too cold to fly a plane, which is crazy.
It was too cold to fly a plane. It was too cold to do anything. And I got stuck in JFK Airport for 9.5 hours trying to get on one plane, then the next plane, then the next plane.
Thank you for sticking with it and coming. I assume it was for... Oh, you had to come anyway for the Golden Globes this week.
Yeah, we had like an AFI thing. Yeah. No, it was just for you. It's just for you. Just for you. But I was in New York, and I had just come from vacation, like literally. So I get to New York, and I'm supposed to be there for a day. And so I bring one suit and my clothes from vacation. And then all of a sudden this blizzard hits, and I'm stuck. And they're like, okay, we'll go back to your hotel now.
Oh, they sent you back?
They sent me back to my hotel because we couldn't fly. So now I'm there with my clothes that I took because I went to the Cayman Islands for New Year's, where I grew up. So I'm there, and I have like one pair of like jeans, like a couple T-shirts, and a sweater. So I literally was walking around New York with, I had pajamas on under my jeans. I had 3 pairs of socks under like Converse All-Star shoes. I was freezing to death in New York.
Oh my God, oh, you poor baby.
I know, it's really
mean, this is...
Yeah.
You couldn't go into a store and buy some clothes? Did that... Next time, listen, Armie, next time you find yourself in a situation like that, call me. I can talk you through something like that.
I need your help. I can't do this live.
How is the Cayman Islands? That's your home island.
Yeah, that's where I grew up. It was great. I mean, it was really different, but it was great. I hadn't been back in probably 17 or 18 years.
Oh, wow. That's a long time. That was your first time being back since you moved?
Yeah, first time, really.
Wow.
Not even moved. I went back to visit a couple times, but that was really it. And the island has changed so much.
In what ways has it changed?
Well, like when I left, there was a law that you couldn't build any structure higher than 3 stories because of hurricanes. So it was like this little tiny, quaint little island.
And now we don't have hurricanes anymore, so we don't have to worry about them.
Thank you, Donald Trump. Yeah. So, but now, like the entirety of 7 Mile Beach looks like South Beach. Like there's just massive hotels that are like 16 stories tall, so it just looks totally different.
Oh, wow.
There's highways, there's tunnels that go nowhere. It's like a really kind of funny infrastructure.
Is it good that they made these changes, do you feel, or does it take away some of the charm from when you lived there?
I mean, I'm sure some people love it. Probably created jobs and all that stuff.
Do you know people that live there still? Like you have childhood friends?
Yeah, I do. I went back and I saw my buddy John. It was really funny because I was driving around and I was like, oh, I remember that. I remember that. Wait a second. I think John lives over there. So I went to his house and no one was there. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna do the thing. And I literally like wrote a note and like tacked it to the door. And I was like, man, this is like the days before cell phones. Like,
yeah, right.
I just show up to someone's house and if they're not there, I'll try again later. Like it was really kind of like simpler times.
Yeah, you called on him. Okay, did you ask him if he could come out to play?
Yeah, basically. His mom was like, get out of here, he's grounded. Yeah.
Did John ever contact you? And
he did. He sent me a message and we ended up having like a great night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It wasn't one of those things where you regretted it and you're like, oh my God, I should never have called John.
It's like, how do I shake this guy now?
Yeah.
I'm stuck with him. Yeah.
Is John coming to the Golden Globes with you this weekend now?
Yeah, he's backstage. Yeah.
Do your kids come with you? I assume they came with you.
They did. It was like it was their first time down there too.
Did they understand that this is your, like, where you were a kid? Did you try to explain that to them?
They did not give a damn.
Yeah, they don't care.
I said to my daughter, who's 3, and I was like, let's go to the school that Daddy went to when he was about your age, and let's go do this stuff. And she was like, no, let's go to the beach. And I was like, no, come on, we're gonna go take a tour. And she's like, nah, you go. She literally goes, you go. I'll go to the beach. I was like, okay, so that's we go to the beach.
It's funny, yeah, I think at 3, you're still honest enough that you won't actually go on that. But nobody's ever interested in seeing your things.
No, it's like when I got nominated for a Golden Globe, I told my daughter, I was like, Daddy got nominated for a Golden Globe. And she goes, oh, is it here? And I go, no, I didn't win. I just got nominated. She goes, so it's not here. And I go, no. And she goes, huh, can I watch Peppa Pig? Yeah.
Well, when you tell a 3-year-old you're nominated for a Golden Globe, imagine what their brain, how they translate that. Like some spaceship is going to come down and take them away.
I think she was like, oh, Daddy seems excited. Maybe this means I can watch Peppa Pig.
Yeah, right, yeah. Peppa Pig is big in your house?
Peppa Pig's big,
Do you watch the Paw Patrol?
We do the Paw Patrol. We do the Peppa Pig.
Do you guys know the Paw Patrol? Okay, Paw Patrol. Yeah. And that weird, like, Blink-182-ish theme song that they have?
Yeah. By the way, for the longest time, I thought she was saying Papa Troll.
I say that to my daughter all the time to annoy her. I say, oh, Paw Patrol. And she goes, no, Paw Patrol.
See, when you say that to me just now, I still can't tell the difference.
Right.
I might have like a learning disability.
I think because I have a New York accent, so I say Paw Patrol.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Instead of Paw Patrol, whereas God knows you grew up in the Cayman Islands. I don't even know if they have
Paw Patrol mine, yeah.
or if they have cartoons there. I don't know what goes on
By the way,
there.
I went down there and everyone was like, you won't believe how many channels we have now.
Oh, really?
It was like a thing. Yeah,
Did you not have channels?
we had like a few channels. Like we had like BBC and like, I mean, there was like a couple channels you got from like Miami and stuff like that. But really, there was like, I never really watched TV. Like,
So when you moved to, how old were you when you moved to LA, right? You moved
I was like 13.
You were
Yeah.
13 years old. Were you unaware of like things that were going on?
Oh, I was completely socially inept. Like I moved to LA at 13 and someone was like, do you like the Lakers? And I was like, the what?
You didn't know
Nothing.
what the Lakers
I didn't know
were?
what the Lakers were. I didn't know what Nirvana was. Like, I didn't know what anything was. And then I went to, like, LA Junior High, which is not the place you want to go.
Were you
don't
beaten
know it.
immediately?
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
I had really long hair. I had, like, a slight accent, you know, the whole thing. And it got beat out of me real quick.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm realizing, like, you take a look at you and you think, oh, life must be great for this guy. But you've been through a lot with that clothes thing this morning. And
It's really tough. Yeah.
You're right in the case of most Latin words do find their origins in Greek words. However, in the case of apricot, it's a little bit more of a complicated journey.
Ah, how so?
Well, here the Greek actually takes over from the Latin. Latin word being praecoquum, or praecoquere, so to pre-cook or pre-ripen, as you know, to be precocious or premature. And the Byzantines, to go on, then borrowed praecox, which became praecokia, which then became berekoki, which is how the Arabs got al-barkuk.
That is Armie Hammer in Call Me By Your Name. Really, your performance is great in the movie. Timothy's performance is great in the movie. Oh, 3 great performances in that movie.
Thank you.
And you guys are nominated, you and Timothy are nominated in different categories, which is nice, but you could just as easily have been nominated for lead actor, could you not have?
I mean, well, you know, the movie kind of really takes place from Elio's point of view.
Right,
and the book even more so. It's kind of written really from his, like, interlocution about him thinking about things and all that. So the story's kind of really Elio's. Plus, the competition in Best Actor is a lot more
It's a
tough.
lot, yeah.
It's like Gary
really...
Oldman and Denzel Washington. Like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Are you excited about going to the Golden Globes?
Yeah, it'll be fun. I mean, this is my first time really going as a nominee, so it should be a lot of fun. I do like the Golden Globes. It's a fun
Yeah,
event.
because everybody drinks and it's very
they
casual.
put alcohol on the table, so like, and if anything gets low, they just come and refill it. So I think they want everyone drunk.
You know, they do. I think they do want everyone drunk, and it's weird that it's like it's usually not okay for everyone to be drunk on television, except for that one particular night.
Yeah.
Where did you shoot the movie? Because the movie is beautiful to look at, even.
We shot it in a little tiny town outside of Milan called Crema, and it's like the sort of like agricultural community. It's actually where Luca lives.
It's where the director of the film lives.
Yeah.
And so, did you get to like stay in people's houses or really like experience?
I stayed like in a little tiny apartment, like right across the street from Luca's like spacious kind of palazzo.
Oh, so he still has a home there.
He's still there, yeah. So like we would, like, Timmy and I would ride bikes to work in the morning, work, you know, because it's Italy, so you work like 9-hour days. And then we'd be home by 6 o'clock at night, go back to Luca's place, and he would cook like a massive meal for us, and we'd talk about the day, talk about what we were gonna do the next day. And then we'd finish eating and drinking wine, and then he'd go, okay, now we're gonna watch a movie, and I'm gonna show you, because he's like a film historian, so we would watch like a movie every night.
What movies did you watch with him there? Were you watching Italian movies? Or
no, I mean, we watched literally everything. We watched everything from Body Heat to, you know, Last Tango in Paris to Alien. Like, we really kind of broad, yeah.
Did you get any Paw Patrol in there while you were...
I tried pushing the Paw Patrol, and nobody was down. Yeah.
Your father owned a radio station in the Cayman Islands, right?
He started one, yeah.
He started one.
Yeah.
Was he on the air on that radio station?
No, but when I was like 8 or 9, like I did like promos.
Oh,
like,
you did?
You're listening to, yeah.
What was the name of the radio
Listen,
station?
you're not the only one with a radio career around here.
What was the
Jimmy.
name of the station?
It was called Heaven 97.
Really? Heaven 97?
Heaven
That's
97.
great.
Yeah.
And would they play music of the island?
Yeah, it was like local stuff from the States. It was really kind of all over the place.
Isn't that funny how, like, oh, really? So you had...
I'm sure we had like 15 listeners.
Everything
you know,
but Nirvana, I guess, is really what you're playing. That wouldn't be... You think, though, on a station called Heaven...
That, at the time, was on Z99. And we weren't allowed to listen to Z99. They're the competitors.
That was your competitor and also not... I see. Well, it's very good to see you. Congratulations on your great performance in the movie.
Thank you.
Well, hopefully we'll see you at the Oscars, too. Call Me By Your Name is the movie. It is in theaters now. Armie Hammer, everybody.